Howdy Howlers. It's Sakutumi, also known as Casquite. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. So if you are looking to market yourself as an author, or you're looking to be a witchy or witch, please drop by my channel. I have tons of videos, I do lives all the time. I would love to see you. Today I am reading about Samhain from Year of the Witch by Temperance Alden. We're about halfway through the book. We're just over halfway into the book, I think. Until then, I shall drink coffee and greet my peoples. Good morning, Kat. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Oh my goodness. I'm still waking up, so you'll have to pardon me while I get sand out of my eye. I got this spa, royal treatment box from Melissa West, who was on Savvy's Small Press Expo in the morning, and I really, really like the products. I'm looking at myself in the camera right now, and they're effective. Totally works for me. It was not wasted money. It was not wasted money. How are you doing today, Kat? You getting ready to do worky things, or woke up at 9? So I too am still waking up. Yeah, I woke up at 9:30. So it's probably because I took sleeping meds last night. So waking up this morning was a little tricky. Were you hanging out for the Boozy Planner-rama action? Which was super fun and really cool. I worked on my own bujo for January. My January plans are, I'm going to see what's up. I'm going to try a couple of new things, and maybe, I don't know if it's me micromanaging myself or if it's actually effective to track things. I want to know where my time is going, but I don't know that I need to do it in 15-minute increments. You know what I mean? Oh, you missed it? You should watch the replay if you can. I've been working on my planner yesterday and today, yeah. For some reason, I remember you popping in and saying that you had, oh no, that was on Meadows' stream, talking about how you had a bullet journal the size of your laptop. And you're trying to figure out the things. Okay, I can't stand you. I have to look. Sigil engine. Oh, there's also digital sigil makers is what she's talking about. Sigil scribe. It's also sigil scribe. Woo. But I also have a regular one. Is your regular one like... Oh, hold on. There's a mirror. There's a ruler on this thing. Five and a half by 7, I'm assuming. Oh. So I'm going to guess it's roughly 6 by 9. Roughly 6 by 9. Is that a normal size for bullet journals? Or are you talking about the A5s that are like super tiny? Oh, Nightbot, you're making me miss Christina. I'm thinking about doing a bullet journal sort of setup for like a book of mirrors. I don't know. I see a lot of... Yes, that is the size of my regular one. Yeah, I gotcha. 6 by 9. Hey, Spence. How are you doing today, lovely? I had a dream about you. It had something to do with a mother slot had to be filled for some child. I vaguely, barely remember it. But I immediately thought of you when it came to the mother role. I dreamt a lot last night, and it wasn't all good. Oh. I don't know what that all means. I don't know. I was invited into this group called Wishes Uncensored, which is interesting because they were basically like they had the age groups as to who you were, and it was like 15 to 20, 20 to 30, and then 30 to 35. And I was like, hey, hey, wait a minute now. Oh, hold on. This quarter I've been using Clever Fox. Yeah, I bought a Clever Fox planner too at Caro's recommendation. And I do that too, where I implement things like I did it from the Legend Planner, which was really cool, and I did it from I pulled from the Hero's Journal. And so far, this spread is really working for me. But I upgraded it just a teeny bit yesterday. So I just added a couple of things. I'm not trying to clutter it. I'm just trying to make it just a little more. I added a gratitude thing. That's the thing I haven't been doing lately. You are in the habit of adopting broken things, yeah. Just picking up strays and whatnot. I kind of like got that vibe from you. It's not a bad thing, mind you. All right. I've been digging around for 10 minutes. I keep thinking there are things I'm supposed to do today, and it's fucking Sunday. Anything I work on today is just like gravy. Hi, Katerina. I was starting to worry about you. I'm like, where's Katerina? I might need to get a second cup of coffee. Oh, I was starting a French press. All right, I'm going to do coffee things. I'll be right back. You can watch fire on the YouTubes. Oh. I set a 15-minute timer on my French press. I'm doing a mix of Thieves' Cant, which is a coffee made by, it's a D&D themed coffee made by a wife and husband duo out of their house. It's actually pretty good. You gotta grind it though. Oh, my cats. Oh. Good morning, Spence. Good morning, cat. Agreed on all the coffee. Yeah. Today is definitely a coffee day. Definitely a coffee day. Okay. Book. Samhain. Harvest Moon, first week of November. Winter Nights, Halloween, Pagan New Year. First spoke on the dark side of the modern wheel of the year. Halloween Samhain starts on the first harvest moon you see in October and ends during the first week of November. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just straight up the 31st. You're not very awake yet, apparently. More often than normal. Within the average bear, is that what you mean? Okay. Samhain is the first festival in the wheel of the year. Also known as Halloween, All Hallows Eve, and the Witch's New Year. Samhain is the middle point between the autumn equinox and the winter solstice. It is a multi-day, which I didn't realize, and in some cases multi-week, observation that has many names and is observed in unique ways throughout various cultures. What many modern pagans and Wiccans refer to as Samhain, though, is a Celtic reconstruction from earlier, more ancient Celtic Irish practices. Hold on, I need to see a thing. My sister has just messaged me saying, I need to see you, and she's never said such things, so... Samhain is marked by a thinner veil, reverence for the dead, and harvesting plants and livestock. Can I talk with you at 11? Question mark. My sister apparently misses me. Okay. The word Samhain means November in modern Irish and Scottish Gaelic, but it has been suggested that the word also takes root in the term summer's end. In this way, Sam is translated from Old Irish to mean summer, and Fuin meaning end. Were thrown together to form this sort of folk etymology. However, this is just a modern theory. There is not a clear and decisive etymology to fully support this claim. Should I be concerned? Should I? Okay. She's like, sure. So, in a stream, if you wanna now, oh, whoops. I'll invite her to the stream. Yeah, we haven't talked since we did that road trip together, and we really bonded during that road trip. So, 3 to 4 times a year, a dog will generally walk up to me and ask to go home. Oh, morning, Sako. Hello, everyone. I put my experience point into manipulation. Gonna try to get some better deals shopping for you all.
Oh, that the lights behind me are crazy, but window, and I can't.
But window, you can only do so much. So I'm talking about Samhain today.
Blinds. You're talking about Samhain, even though Samhain is over.
Even though Samhain is over, it's Year of the Witch, which is about making your own circle of calendar, because she, the author is from South Florida, so things like Yule probably don't have the same impact as like Yule in New York.
Yeah. So, among the things that I should probably take this out of the thing, because I bet that the plastic will probably be all my shiny in the thing. But this is the bracelet that I wanted to give you.
Oh, it is very cool.
It is a constellation of Taurus.
That is extremely cool.
That's what that is. It's the constellation of Taurus. Well, but you can't see it that well.
I can see it just fine.
But yeah. So that is the bracelet that I wanted to give you. It is in a somewhat shiny plastic case that I have been using to keep it safe in the meantime. Whee!
Cool. So that's why you said you needed to see me.
There's that. Yes. Also, you have my good sunscreen, and I'm going to Florida.
There's also that. But all the Greg recommended that we just buy you a new thing of sunscreen.
Okay. If you feel like doing that, I'm okay with that as well.
We will just the
Purito sunscreen's not expensive. It's just I am afraid of money.
I know you are.
So
I will today I will purchase.
I like your background, by the way. It's adorable.
Thank you. I think I'm going to do a Christmas version that has Santa hats on the skulls and reindeer ears on the Medusa.
I like it. I like it.
Maybe Christmas lights instead of fireflies.
Oh, I like it.
Cool.
But yeah, I found your bracelet. And I would like my sunscreen. And also, I miss my sister. And I haven't seen anybody in months.
Not since we went to.
Not since you guys went to Florida. Not since before you guys went to Florida.
No, we went to the mountains to see Patty and.
When was that? I can't even remember the last time we were actually in the same room.
It was.
Your birthday?
It was hoodie weather.
I think it was your
September.
I think it was your birthday.
It was not my birthday. I didn't go anywhere for my birthday.
No, but I think I visited you.
Not for my birthday.
The last time I saw you, you and Mom were both still there.
Right.
Peggy was still alive.
Uh-oh. Oh. That was definitely over the summer.
I think it was actually summer or spring.
It
The
could
last
have been
time.
spring. I got sick for my birthday.
It could also be a whole. It could also have been a whole year. So I don't know if we've seen each other in 2020.
Yes, we have.
We have. Okay.
Yes. Because I came out and drove you to Patty and Norm's.
You did, to get my backpack.
To get your backpack.
So it was September. It had to have been. Or August. No, it was August.
It was hoodie weather.
It was August because school started on the 3rd. And I needed something of Kalia's, and I needed my backpack because I was going motherfucking batty without my computer.
Mm-hmm.
And, medicine and blah, blah, blah. I've got the apothecary cabinet right here that has medicine in it. Speaking of which, I need to totally refill my pill containers. But
I find it pointless to do a pill container. Especially for my evening stuff, because 5 pills goes into my evening stuff, and it's just easier just to pull them from the thing.
Because I have trouble remembering if I've taken my medicine.
Oh, I take mine in a very specific time during the day.
I do too. I have alarms set. But I have this tendency of, if I'm in the middle of something, when that alarm goes off, because I'm not paying attention to the time, then I may or may not take it.
September was a whole last year ago. Yeah, okay, I will fucking give you that.
It kind of seems like that.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
I missed you too.
So,
Jenny.
Yeah, we need to hang out again soon.
Okay. I don't think that's gonna happen unless you have Russ drive you here. I don't think that's gonna happen.
What are your plans for Christmas? Yulmus?
I'm basically celebrating Greg's birthday.
So we're gonna be in West Virginia if it doesn't get all snowed to snowed.
I can't risk it.
That's fair.
Mostly for Greg's benefit. I'll be right back.
Roger Dodger. Hello, everybody. I cannot really see all of the things. I think I would have to go into the actual YouTube stream to see comments and stuff. But I haven't talked to most of you in a long time. I do believe we are going to be speaking about making your own calendars today, which is rad. Sako has a cooler background than I do. Excuse me. Cass has a cooler background than I do.
You can still call me Sako. It's okay.
Okay.
Cass is just my pen name.
Also, I found Cuddles again recently, and it makes me very happy to have it always in arm's reach.
Cuddles is what?
Cuddles is the morning star that Jerry made me ages ago.
Oh. That's really cool.
So I found Cuddles again, because Cuddles is always within arm's reach of my desk, and I wasn't sure where precisely it was, and then I discovered that it was still actually within arm's reach of my desk. So now it sits not buried by other things on my desk, because it was up above and hidden behind where I have the medicine balls.
I see.
And the big, I know. It's been
Actually, an entire lifetime ago. This whole year has been a hell of a decade.
I know.
That is a good
right?
way of putting it.
That is accurate. That is accurate.
I've been going through my bullet journal and like journals because this year I've actually needed 3.
I have been terrible about keeping up with my journals.
But I was looking through them and like my priorities shifted drastically, and like it seems like it was years and years ago that I was doing the visual development stuff.
What's weird?
And it doesn't help that my iPad, whenever I swipe right, it brings up like here's the news, here's the weather, here's the status of your batteries, etc.
Blah, 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 blah.
And it does a like flashback of usually a year or more of a picture that I've got on the camera roll. And it's something that I drew this year for sure. And I'm like,
speaking of drawing, I've been drawing this year. I left my sketch pad out in the living room, which I could go get, but so I have become this total fangirl of Ina Luck. I love her stuff. I don't know if you're familiar with her at all, but she draws the most beautiful men.
I see.
The most beautiful men. And I have thus taken a lot of influence from her. And I would show the picture, but it is not quite safe for work. But
like this is safe for work. It's all good.
It is art, so there's no flagrant nudity.
Flagrant?
It's subtle.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Oh, you're gonna go get it. Okay.
Yes, I am. I'm terrible.
I had 2 jobs, a functional left side of my body. I didn't realize you lost the left side of your body. And my ex and her dog were still living with me with no plans to move out. Wow, that seems so long ago, though. None of that still applies. That's not even taking into account the changes from the BLM marches and the pandemic. Yeah. Yeah. Holy crap. This has been the longest year ever. Though my summer, like, blurred by. And then it slowed down during fall again. I think because I was trying to do so much. And then I looked through my November bullet journal looking for projects that I had been working on. Not a lot of projects on my docket. So I had to go further back to see, like, what am I working on towards my goals and stuff. I think that's something that I'm suffering from with my bullet journal is my daily goals are not lining up with my quarterly goals, are not lining up with my yearly goals. So I need to recalibrate that, and I'm intending on doing that with January's thing.
I have ears again.
My left side is in constant pain, I've mentioned. I can't sleep properly, and I can't use my left arm for much of anything without exacerbating the pain.
I commiserate.
Yeah, but you have fibro.
I have thumbs as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
FM and MS.
yeah.
Thumbs. So I've done some drawing in 2020. Like, for example, a new character.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm so happy with her legs.
Yeah, her legs look really great. She's got calves for days.
She does have quite the calves. And
Mhm.
also them thighs. Look at them thighs.
Well, I know you like drawing thighs.
I do. But, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that face.
I'm glad you like it.
But, Jibber,
Are you gonna ink it and color it and stuff?
maybe I have the tremors,
Oh, right.
so I'm afraid.
Do you want me to ink it?
Maybe.
And then you
I
can color
still
it.
have that picture of Delia that I swear I did for, like, your birthday or something.
Maybe.
But
You were asking me for subjects to draw, and I said, Delia!
yeah, I have that chart of daily drawing things. But the picture that I was referring to,
Crap.
with the beautiful men.
Yeah, with the beautiful men.
But I'm like, totes, like they have good faces.
Yeah.
And
Are you going to do
All
anything
of
with this stuff?
this is a piece of gift art.
Okay.
But otherwise, like drawing new characters. Another new character, which is kind of just like a rehash of an old character, sort of.
Looking good.
I'm like, oh, she's all cute and stuff, and I drew physics.
Yeah, it's looking good.
I also have a character in a sexy Red Riding Hood outfit that looks very similar. Sexy Red Riding outfit that looks very similar.
Boy, is she cinched tight.
She is. Whee!
Looks good.
I'm like, yay, I like drawing thighs. Also, I was pleased with how all like the buckles and the rivets and stuff are looking decent. It is just complicated enough. So I've actually been drawing again.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I am proud of me too because I suck at it.
I'm working on illustrations for a children's book for my visual development stuff.
It's been a while since I did a children's book. But I don't
coming up with I've been coming up with concepts for it, and usually I would give like a choice of 3 or whatever, but the author was so effing happy. Actually, the woman that is A Turtle That Is Red, she's the author, and she was like so super excited of my concepts that it is good times. It is good times. I really like the direction it's going.
I'm like, I don't think I've done a children's book since like
and the pandemic in general. Yeah,
I know how
I do physics.
Oh,
thank you.
I've had some concerns, just like at some juncture, I'm going to need to go into the Hampton VA Medical Center for blood work, which scares me.
Just wear your mask and use the hand sanitizer.
Because we just want to be. We're going to do some. Apparently, you can find out if I've got myasthenia gravis with blood work. And I might have myasthenia gravis because of, like, when I'm tired, how I will have right side droopage
Mm-hmm.
and weakness and stuff. So,
You have support here. Chronic pain should not be
oh
suffered alone.
boy. And there are things that I could probably talk with you guys about in regards to chronic pain and dealing with it and not letting it eat you, because boy, can it eat you.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Boy, can it eat you.
yeah, it sure can. And so I went through a 15-week group therapy thing. That was my 2019, basically. No, it was 15 week in 2019.
2019, yeah.
And the group therapy thing was actually amazing in that I'd heard a few things. Predominantly, the biggest thing is dealing with grief over
Who
what
do you
part of
used
your
to be?
life that you lost, like what you used to be. And boy, is that my thing, because I was a goddamn rock star and I did all of the things and I was 110% all the time. And unfortunately, being 110% all the time,
Yeah, you basically worked yourself to sickness. Like,
that's what's called burning the candle at both ends.
yes.
It's
For like
wonderful.
most of your life.
20 years of working 100 hours a week will wreck you. Just don't do that.
Pain eats your brain. Certainly can. Ginny has fibro and glaucoma, so she gets it. It's rough and hard mentally to work through most days. And Ginny, like, recently took a job where she's throwing pizzas and stuff, but her coworkers and her management actually are aware that there's going to be off days, there's going to be dropped pizzas, there's going to be days where she just can't. So she's,
I mean, rad.
yeah, like, it's very cool.
And there's a part of me that would love to go back to work, except now, especially in 2020, which is interesting,
Mm-hmm.
the Provigil is not fully managing my drops.
Oh, that sucks.
So I've had a couple, whether I've taken it or not.
Yeah.
So that's scary.
Maybe they'll up your dosage.
I don't know that I can.
Oh, I see.
But either way, I mean, I can talk about it.
Yeah, I would talk about
But
it. Because if
right
you're still
now,
having drops while you're on something to mitigate the drops, then
so right now, I'm waiting for the Hampton VA Medical Center to be able to do the tilt test, because they're trying again to eliminate my heart from the causes, and I'm pretty sure it is not my heart.
I'm unsure of that theory. It could
Well,
very well be your heart.
that's true. I've never had a drop while I was on monitor. Well, the only time I ever had a drop on monitors was during my sleep study, when I was hooked up to leads everywhere, and I had a drop while I was there, and that's when they decided that you're absolutely, like, these issues are not narcolepsy.
Yeah. You're not
Like,
falling asleep, you're blacking out.
you're in a coma. That's not cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they didn't figure out what the trigger was then. Even though they got to watch it happen with all of the instruments and stuff, but they didn't find out what the trigger was. Like, what actually happened, other than Huzzah!
Does it like tunnel out?
Huh? No. It's just
Mhm.
one and done.
One and done.
And I can be in the middle of a sentence when it happens.
Yeah.
Mostly with the Provigil, I have this dizzy kind of underwater precursor that lasts for about a minute before it happens. So there's a warning, but there ain't shit I could do other than maybe sit down.
Yeah.
So I don't fall down. Clocking my head on the kitchen floor. It's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, my body has been lately going, hey, remember how you were sitting there and wondering if you could go back to work? That answer is still no.
Well, because of the blackouts, right?
That is part of it. And the fact that, like, yesterday was an 8 to 9 day that had me chair bound.
Oh.
So, like, I was able to walk by the end of the day, but I was unsteady as fuck. Just like today, I'm unsteady as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Where Lefty is going, the pain, and Righty is shaking like crazy. So I just keep expecting my legs to just give out.
Mm-hmm.
Thus, chairbound is probably a good idea. I need a walker. That's what I need.
Okay.
But I'm going to see my doctor in April. Like, actually see my doctor in April.
Cool. I didn't realize that was still a thing.
I have not physically seen my doctor in a while. But we've done the VA Video Connect.
Oh.
I've talked to her plenty. And I've talked to the nursing staff and blah, blah, blah. Like, my healthcare team and I have been in contact. That hasn't been the issue. Mm-hmm. I just haven't physically seen my doctor in a while.
Yeah.
The only thing that I've actually done physically was I got an eye exam to find out if my diplopia had anything to really do with my eyes.
Oh.
And that answer is my eyes are healthy.
I'm back to part-time because full-time was too painful. So at least my boss got it and would rather have me on for 4 hours and functional instead of 8 hours and non-functional by the end of the day.
That is good. And I'm glad that they're so understanding. My last workplace was amazing. And they keep going, if you ever get better, please come back. Because I was the only program analyst there.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, Huntington Ingalls was super supportive of my condition. So.
But your condition was so severe that
I couldn't be productive at all.
Yeah.
I was just too busy going, do you think they'd be mad if I curled into a fetal ball under my desk?
Yeah.
The number of hours I spent thinking that while I'm in too much pain to do anything else.
Yeah.
Going, I just want to curl into a fetal ball and cry.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably do that here. They'd probably be mad at me.
They probably wouldn't be mad at you.
I know, but you know how the brain is when you're at work and then suddenly you're doing something that's not work.
Mm-hmm.
You just expect it to not go well with your employers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and this action, I got a furry little bastard that just decided he's been nipping my face.
Why is he nipping your face?
Little love bites, kiss, 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 nuzzle, 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 bite, kiss, kiss, nuzzle, nuzzle. And I'm like, ow, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. I'm gonna get more coffee.
Okay. I have tea. In a giant ass 1 liter cup. The straw is broken, but I can still use the cup. Sako's making coffee. Sako's making coffee. And I did note that somebody was entertained by me referring to my morning star as Cuddles. But, I mean, it curls so well around like somebody's... I've actually had to utilize it to stop a mugger before. But because it curls so well around anything you swing it at, like somebody's shoulder, and it can perfectly just smack right into like a shoulder blade or something like that. Cuddle seems a really appropriate name.
I'm back to, yes, those things. 4 to 5 hours being busy on my feet is my limit. Honestly, I do a 4 to 5 hour work day, like every day, like that, and I get way more done than I ever did doing 8 hours.
I get that.
Usually ones that cuddles.
So it's entirely, I mean, aside from this climbing grade ring and the real ass, like this is a solid steel spiky ball, everything else is aircraft aluminum chainmail.
Yeah.
This whole slightly phallic and floppy handle, even, the whole thing is just chainmail. Because I have a friend, had a friend, I haven't spoken to him in many years, named Jerry Hardung, and he makes fantastic chainmail things for a living. It's what he does, is he makes cool chainmail things, most notably chainmail bikinis. But he makes all sorts of wonderful chainmail things, and they are all functional and out of aircraft aluminum, because he has a great source for giant effing spools of aircraft aluminum that he gets for practically free, which he makes all of his chainmail out of.
I do not taste coffee.
Did you put too much cream in your coffee?
No, my coffee is too weak. My coffee is too weak.
A sad face.
All right, so I have 10 minutes left on my stream.
Topic: holidays calendar.
Samhain.
Samhain.
Traditionally, the Celts are believed to have split the wheel of the year into two halves. These two halves, the light half and the dark half, summer and winter, joined together and encompassed many festivals and observations, starting with Samhain. Samhain season is the first spoke on the wheel of the dark half, in good company with Yule, Imbolc, and Ostara. It is also the first of the original Celtic cross-quarter days. Samhain is the big spoke on the wheel that transitions us from the cycles of birth and growth to the cycle of death. I bought a flanged mace recently, partly as a response to the growing Trumpers, which I named Wrathmaker.
I like it.
It's on my altar when I'm not cleansing. Yeah. Cool.
I have a lot of steel hanging around, but I need good. Like, I want to get racks like Dad has, where he can put like 5 effing swords on the wall. I need
Yeah,
one of
me
those,
too.
like right over there.
What's funny is I want one of those too. Not so much to hang up my swords, but to hang up my broom. Yeah,
I love
and
my
my staff. Like,
But yeah, I need to hang up swords. Like, recently I got another. Dad gave me another wakizashi.
oh,
A family steel wakizashi.
yeah,
So there's 2 of them. There's the one that he gave us at our wedding, and then there's this one.
yeah.
And the one that he gave us at our wedding is sitting on a cute little stand, that's right on top of my desk. But it needs to be cleaned super desperately.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of steel that really needs to be put somewhere. I don't have a cool broom, and I feel like I should get one.
You should have a cool broom.
I'm like, Mom has a cool broom, but she doesn't. It's not that cool, but
No, it's a cool
kind of
broom, but she doesn't use it anymore. Like,
yeah.
she doesn't. It's her camp broom, and she doesn't. My broom is all plastic, but it's a really cool broom.
I need a new broom. And I haven't done a whole lot of witchy stuff lately. Oh.
Oh,
I get that feeling. That spiritual weapon, the sword that you can kind of see in my background, that thing that is wrapped in blue and on top of a regular sword stand, that is my spiritual weapon. That being the Paul Chen Daito that Dad gave me as an apology.
As an apology for what?
For kicking me out during the Shelley fiasco.
Oh, I see.
Where I was, homeless during an East Coast winter.
Yeah.
Living in the car. It was great.
I have a rapier that my father had on his altar and now sits on mine. I need a broom or a besom. Yeah. Now I have a Viking shield and a flanged mace, and I feel a little more whole.
Which is rad.
I would love a Viking shield. I've been studying a lot of Norse path. That's cool. The kind with the boss on it.
Mm-hmm. What's interesting, there's a part of me that's sitting here going, Raven. I know that,
Yeah, he's in the werewolf game.
I thought so. And also, I feel like I have known that name for a while.
No. I doubt it very much. Unless you saw him on my Facebook or something, but...
Possibly. It might be that,
We've been friends for many years.
Social media has been going, hey, you should be friends with this person. And I'm like, I'm really not sure who that person is.
I know who that person is. It's a friend of Sako's. Like, one of 1,063 friends of Sako's.
Sako has lots of friends. And there are many of Sako's friends that are also my friends. However,
not all of them.
Sako has many friends that are not also my friends. I don't have that many friends anymore, but I do talk to a lot of people that Sako does not. That's what I...
It's not nothing, but it's not super expensive. Yeah. Cult of Athena, $150.
Nice. Oh. My heart, dude. So, you said your blurb about Samhain.
Well, I said it, like, part of a blurb anyway.
Part of a blurb about Samhain, but I feel like you're out of time. Are we out of time?
I am basically out of time. Now I am if you want to do an outro, you are welcome to do an outro and tell these people who the hell you are.
Well, I am Courtney Hippert, also known as Catchin, which you can totally see on my name.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that I'm flipped on this camera. I have a channel, even though I don't post things very often. Though Sako's channel is totes awesome. Castboy here. Sako's channel is totes awesome. You should like and subscribe, and we love you guys. And
also, you should do another how to DM.
I should, but I need to write a script or something before because I ramble.
Otherwise, you will ramble to death. Yeah, and then you'll end up editing like effing 2 hours worth of content.
Okay, well, yeah, like and subscribe. Smash that like button. It goes to smacka.
Oh, the dragon shield is so cool.
All right, I will catch you guys on the flip side. And